Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. My skin color is the colors of the skins of the colonizers. I have no culture. Although I appropriate, I come from nowhere. Oh, that's a haiku.
Trigger warning. You're about to see the inside of a white, middle-aged man's head. Ah!
I am so white, I had to reverse engineer my soul.
You implying that white folks invented reverse engineering?
Oh no, I was just.
You was just what, white boy? Sound like to me you was saying black man ain't capable of reverse engineering.
Oh yeah, I can see how you could have thought that that's what I meant, but I can assure you that. Oh yeah, he gonna assure you. White devil boy don't even know. Why you say man? I so white. Why you not say woman? I so white. Hey guys, I was just riffing on this idea that guys. I'd really prefer it if you'd use less gender-specific language, those, them, y'all. I was merely commenting on cultural stereotypes in a comedic.
Cultural? What exactly you mean by that?
Yeah, what exactly do you mean by cultural, buddy? Do you remember when Spike Lee said white men can't jump?
Yeah.
What? Of course I do, white boy. I was simply referring to the soulless man of European American descent who has somehow lost his groove in the normalization of genocide and slavery. Well then, white boy genius, let me ask you this. If you so up on everything, how come in this little skit you got going here that the white man's still the one doing the educating?
Yeah, man. And ain't you heard? Can't do blackface comedy no more. Ain't cool, man.
Now there you go with the man shit. Pronouns, people, pronouns.
Now hold on. You may be in transition, but you was still born into privilege.
What?
Don't you go trying to correct an already oppressed people's pronouns. Shit, it's just another privileged power play.
Come on, y'all. I'm not trying to appropriate anyone's culture here. Oh, he's using that word again, culture. What you know about culture, white boy? Thank you truly for that question. That really does get to my point. Oh, well, I'm so glad we could serve your purposes. I have no culture. Although I appropriate, I come from nowhere.
Oh, that's a haiku.
In other words, white men can't jump. When I say that I had to reverse engineer my soul, I'm referring to the white man's, white people's lack of rhythm, our obvious lack of rhythm, which is stereotypical also.
Yeah, y'all failed to acknowledge the cyclical nature of life in this binary realm, and it had some ugly, ugly consequences for all of us. Damn.
That is exactly right. You white men fucked this all up with your binary thinking. Yeah, you drowned the witches and cut down all the goddamn forests, too. Yes, that is exactly what I'm acknowledging. And also, I'm employing this self-deprecating comedic voice with the hope that my audience may be liberated through laughter and playful insight into the human condition. Everybody's a comedian these days. It does seem that we need to be working on our comedic skill sets these days. Rule number 62. We are not obligated to take things so goddamn seriously. If we want to say something of substance today, it does seem that we need to tune in to the cosmic joke, the big joke in some sense that humanity has played on itself. Like Rumi and Hafiz, to the holy, all is holy. Cosmic jokers. Oh, dear God, there he goes with this religious bullshit again. I'm not trying to push my religion on you, my belief systems, my ideology. Manifest Destiny has already had that work, and now I'm just trying to acknowledge this precarious perch on which we now rest as a species. All 8 billion of us, apparently. I chose to be born into this karmic muck, the same karmic muck as you, my friend. I'm sorry, but you cannot know what it's like to be a woman.
Look, you don't know what it like to be a woman, and you don't know what it like to be black.
What can we know? Who am I? And who are we together? And what's all this talk about non-binary, non-dual? Who owns language and who owns words?
I'm sorry, but y'all fucking crazy.
Enough blackface, baby boy. Just stop. White man can't know shit about shit. You had your privilege. Your ancestors made the bed. Now just go sleep in it. Fair enough. You are angry. I can see that. We were born into a colonized world gone rotten. Boomer Sooners. Manifest destiny. Till the grass is no longer green and the rivers don't run.
Aho! Did I hear someone mention me? Aho, white oppressor.
Oh no, he didn't. Tell me the white boy did not just talk like an Indian.
Oh, no, never. Trav cannot talk like any Indian, although he does seem to draw from a vast and flowing river. Never the same river twice.
Oh shit, man. No need to panic. I'm not trying to steal anyone's voice or appropriate anyone's culture. I'm merely attempting to enter into a dialogue with the whole of human nature through creative and playful dialogue.
Yeah, well, it ain't funny, and not one of us any smarter than when you started talking about reverse engineering soul and shit. Come on.
Hi, my name is Travelin' Trav. This particular manifestation of consciousness that I call me. I was privileged to study jazz music at a university. Jazz was originally born of the same soul and intelligence as blues music, and also, improvising over complex jazz changes requires a level of methodical devotion to the study of musical intervals and composition that we might describe as academic in nature. Improvisation over complex forms generally requires a great level of devotion to music theory. Music theory is just that, it's theoretical, which is not to say that theory is not useful. A map is not the terrain, and music theory is not music, which is not to say that theory is not helpful. I was a 14-year-old white boy who was born into a nearly annihilated world where blues and jazz music spoke of dignity and respect for human life. I was born into a world lacking in cultural wisdom, and that's why I say I come from nowhere. Although I appropriate, I have no culture. An appropriately dark haiku written by a man born generations deep into manifest destiny. Can a white man make the jump? Can a white man find his groove without appropriating the black man's music? Does a middle-aged white man have anything of substance to bring to the current conversation? Or should I perhaps, being white and male, give up on my own authenticity altogether? And if so, how does one survive in one's own irrelevancy? I was about 4 years old watching Alex Haley's movie Roots when I realized how bad the white man had screwed up. And I spent a good deal of my life energy trying to correct that violence in myself. I'm simply suggesting that my life matters. I'm suggesting that every voice matters as I struggle to find relevancy in this world. I'm suggesting that my voice is, in fact, essential to the current conversation. I believe that no one is free until everyone is free. Fannie Lou Hamer. I'm suggesting that the white man is now making his exodus out of the self-imposed bondage created by manifest destiny, and I'm hoping to find that freedom. I'm making my run, just like so many of you are also. I'm so white that I had to reverse engineer my own soul. Rubber band soul boy, where'd you get your education? Rubber band soul boy, have you heard the news? This particular manifestation of consciousness that I call me. Traveling Trav's Transrational Blues. Yeah, yeah, come on.